The Detroit Lions have high expectations for their next game, but what's going on behind the scenes could catch a lot of people by surprise. Unexpected injuries are impacting the roster, and the team's performance depends on some key players who are still in doubt for the next game. And to make things even more tense, our quarterback Jared Goff had a moment in the last game that divided opinions. But what surprised everyone was what Dan Campbell had to say about the situation. So, leave a like, because you won't want to miss any of these updates. Looks like Detroit Lions head coach Dan Campbell is keeping it brief about left tackle Taylor Decker's injury status, but there's some hope on the horizon. Decker, who suffered a shoulder injury last Thursday in practice, missed Week 10 against the Texans, his first absence of the season. Campbell was short but sweet about Decker's outlook, stating he's questionable but trending the right way. For now, that's all we've got, with more clarity likely to come as the week rolls on. For those who watched Detroit's performance, Decker's absence definitely had an impact on the offensive line dynamics. Campbell opted to keep Penei Sewell at right tackle, where he's most effective, and inserted Dan Skipper at left tackle. With minimal snaps at that position before this game, 6 to be exact, Skipper had his hands full, allowing 3 pressures and earning a 39.5 pass-blocking grade per Pro Football Focus. Not great, but not totally disastrous either for a guy thrown into the fire like that. On the other side of the injury report, tight end Sam Laporta also took a hit in Week 10, dealing with a shoulder AC joint injury. Campbell sounded cautiously optimistic, suggesting it's not a major issue, though Laporta might be out against Jacksonville in Week 11. Bottom line, Decker's on the mend but still a bit uncertain, while Laporta might need a break. But for the Lions, having both guys trending upward would be a big boost as they prepare for the Jag. Let's see if Campbell's questionable but trending right turns into ready to roll by Sunday. So what do you think? Could the return of injured players make a difference? Now get ready, because what comes next is even more curious and involves a surprising attitude from our coach regarding the team's latest performance. Jared Goff's 5-pick night against the Texans had plenty of Lions fans holding their breath, but is head coach Dan Campbell concerned? Not one bit. Despite those interceptions, Campbell was firm in his confidence during a Tuesday interview on Detroit's 97.1 The Ticket, claiming Goff played a pretty good game overall. Campbell's stance may surprise some, but he explained that Goff was simply executing the game plan as intended. According to Campbell, he's doing exactly what we're asking him to do. This approach makes sense, especially given Goff's performance so far this season. Before Sunday, the 30-year-old QB hadn't thrown a single interception since Week 3. Not to mention, the Lions pulled off the win, edging the Texans 26-23, thanks in large part to Goff's clutch play when it mattered most. Campbell sees the interceptions as fluky, like batted balls and unfortunate deflections, not a pattern of bad decision-making. With the Lions at an impressive 8-1 and Goff in MVP conversations just last week, Campbell's faith in his QB seems well-placed. Statistically, Goff ranks in the top tier for passer rating and passing success rate, even after the Texans game. For now, it looks like Campbell's sticking to his guns, confident in the big-picture success of Detroit's game plan and Goff's role within it. Detroit heads into Week 11 as serious contenders, with DraftKings giving them second-best odds to take the Super Bowl at plus 450. The Lions will look to continue their stellar season as they host the 2-8 Jaguars on Sunday, and Campbell's relaxed confidence might be just what they need to keep that momentum rolling. Look, Lions fans, I understand Campbell's optimism, but there's a limit, right? The team is having an excellent campaign, but 5 interceptions? That's worrying. Let's hope these returns make a difference and that Goff gets back to his MVP rhythm. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to keep up with all the Lions news in this exciting season.